Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
Have you ever wondered what makes life possible at the most fundamental level? What carries the genetic information that defines who we are? And how do proteins, often called the building blocks of life, function inside our bodies? In today's episode of Knowledge Chronicle, we'll unravel the mysteries of biomolecules, focusing on nucleic acids and proteins. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of what makes life tick at the molecular level. So stay with us till the end, because trust me, this is going to be fascinating. Nucleic acids are biopolymers, long-chain molecules made up of repeating subunits called nucleotides. These nucleotides are like tiny puzzle pieces that fit together to store and transmit genetic information, ensuring that life continues generation after generation. But what exactly makes up these powerful molecules? Let's break it down. Every nucleotide consists of three essential parts. First, a nitrogenous base. This is like a unique code that differentiates each nucleotide. The bases are adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine, and uracil. Second, a pentose sugar. This can either be ribose or deoxyribose. And third, a phosphate group, the glue that holds the nucleotides together, forming long chains. Nucleic acids exist in two main forms: DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, and RNA, ribonucleic acid. They work together like a master blueprint and its assistant, ensuring that every cell functions properly. DNA, the master blueprint. DNA is like a sacred book, storing genetic instructions safely in the nucleus. It contains the codes for making proteins and determining every characteristic of an organism. Structurally, DNA is a double-stranded molecule, forming a shape called the double helix, which looks like a twisted ladder. RNA, the messenger and worker. Unlike DNA, RNA is a single-stranded molecule. It acts as a messenger, carrying genetic instructions from DNA to the protein-making machinery of the cell. RNA is also involved in many other cellular activities, including regulating genes and helping in protein synthesis. Think of DNA as a library of recipes, carefully stored and protected, while RNA is the chef that takes out one recipe at a time to prepare a meal. Without nucleic acids, life as we know it wouldn't exist. They are responsible for passing genetic information from parents to offspring, controlling the production of proteins, which perform essential functions in our bodies, and ensuring that each new cell formed in the body has the correct instructions to function properly. Fun fact: if you stretched out all the DNA in a single human cell, it would be nearly 6 feet long, yet it fits inside the microscopic nucleus. If DNA and RNA are the architects of life, then proteins are the builders. They carry out almost every function needed to keep our bodies running. But how are these powerful molecules made? And why are they so important? Let's find out. Proteins are macromolecules made up of smaller units called amino acids. These amino acids link together in different sequences to form countless types of proteins, each with a unique function. Think of amino acids as beads on a necklace. The order in which they are arranged determines the type of protein created. Primary structure: the sequence of amino acids in a straight chain. This sequence determines the protein's unique characteristics. Secondary structure: the amino acid chain folds into a specific shape, often forming alpha helices, which are spiral shapes, or beta sheets, which are zigzag patterns. Tertiary structure: the protein folds further into a three-dimensional shape, crucial for its function. Quaternary structure: some proteins combine multiple chains, forming large, complex structures like hemoglobin, which carries oxygen in our blood. Imagine a paper strip. If you crumple it, twist it, and fold it in specific ways, you create a shape with a unique function, just like a protein. Proteins perform thousands of functions in our bodies. Some of the most important include enzymes. Speed up chemical reactions, for example. Amylase in saliva helps break down food. Hormones regulate body processes, for example, insulin controls blood sugar. Structural proteins provide strength and support, for example, collagen in skin and bones. Transport proteins move substances around the body, for example, hemoglobin carries oxygen in red blood cells. Defensive proteins help fight infections, for example, antibodies in the immune system. Fun fact: The human body can make over 100,000 different proteins from just 20 amino acids. So why do we care so much about nucleic acids and proteins? Because they are the foundation of all life. DNA stores the instructions, RNA delivers the message, and proteins do the work. Without them, cells wouldn't function, and life wouldn't exist. A single change in DNA can alter a protein's structure and cause genetic disorders. For instance, sickle cell anemia occurs when a tiny change in the hemoglobin protein makes red blood cells form an abnormal shape, leading to serious health issues. We've just uncovered the incredible world of nucleic acids and proteins, molecules that define our very existence. From storing genetic information to driving biological functions, these biomolecules are the foundation of life itself. Now here's a challenge for you. Comment below with the name of a protein you've heard of and what it does in the body. Let's see how many we can list together. And remember, your one like, share and subscribe will help us create more valuable content. Let's spread knowledge and keep exploring the wonders of science. See you in the next video on Knowledge Chronicle. Stay curious, stay informed.